Guys, welcome back to Midwest Long Range. Today we got the Bergara B-14 back on the bench. You won't want to miss what we're going to do with this. Alright, so like I said, we're going to be playing with the Bergara B-14 today. We're going to evaluate the gun's accuracy and usability on the prop for positional shooting in its current configuration as I have it set up here. Right now, this is a factory barreled action sitting in an MDT XRS chassis with the enclosed 4N, an Elfman trigger, and a 40 MOA EGW scope rail. We've got the Blackhound 5-25 Evolve set up on top of it. But the deal today is we're going to test accuracy both off the bench and off the Barricade. And we're just going to do this at 50 yards. We're not going to get crazy with this, but we want to show, yes, we probably can shoot some pretty good groups at 50 yards. We're going to shoot 3 groups at 50 yards with the factory 18-inch barrel off the bench, and then we'll shoot 3 groups off the Barricade, also with the factory 18-inch barrel. Then the fun begins. My buddy Josh over at Pursuit of Accuracy was generous enough to leave me with his IBI barrel. We're going to do some testing with it. But I want to see if, once we swap out the barrel, if we get improved accuracy. We're just going to be shooting SK long range match, guys. I'm not switching ammos up, but I want to be able to see if the added weight of this truck axle, okay, that thing is a straight taper. I'm not exactly sure what size, probably right around an inch or so. Maybe a little over. It's pretty hefty. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to put this thing on my action, and we're going to take it out. We're going to shoot it off the bench, same 3 groups, and then we'll take it to the Barricade, the tank trap outside. We'll shoot 3 groups out of that, and we'll see if the added weight and differentiation and balance will help us on the Barricade. All right, guys, so as stated before, we will be shooting SK long range. It seems to shoot pretty decent in this little gun. We're going to use it as kind of a baseline, right? And we will continue to do further testing with different kinds of ammo and whatever, but we're going to use that as a staple today. We know it performs fairly well. So we're going to go ahead and shoot our 3 bench groups at 50 yards. Tell you what, that group's going to be hard to beat right there. That's another pretty good group right there, guys. We got a piece of brass hung up. Tend to have issues with brass getting kind of spun back behind the bolt, or behind the ejector, sorry. Oh, I think that one was a flyer, guys. I do believe that was a flyer. That one, everything felt solid, and the gun felt good. So that wasn't us. That was just a bad round. But all in all, I mean, got a couple of really smoking good groups down there for a factory barrel, guys. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead. We'll load up another. We will load up another 15 rounds, we're going to take it out to the tank trap and just see how this rig balances and also just how it shoots kind of out here on a barricade for NRL or positional style shooting. So here we go. We're going to shoot 3 groups off the tank trap, and I went ahead and put the trigger cam on there so that we can see how much wobble zone we have, and let's get this thing going. Here we go. That was actually better than I thought it'd be. Trying to shoot groups off a barricade is a lot more difficult than off the bench. Whew. So there's 2 groups. I'm struggling to get comfortable on this. Alright, so I think my trigger cam went dead on my last couple of shots there, but you'll be able to see from the groups, you know, off the barricade I was actually very surprised with how well I did. I don't know if I can outdo that with the heavier barrel or not, especially since I've never shot it on this gun. I've never shot it for accuracy, so I don't really know what it's capable of. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to break this all down, do the switch out. Next time you see it, it will have a new barrel hanging out the end of it, and we'll jump back into this. Okay, so we got the IBI barrel all mounted up. We cleaned it, all that, fouled it in. We're going to go ahead, we're going to shoot our 3 bench groups, and then we'll move to the tank trap. There's our first group. Not looking great. little better. Well, I definitely am going to say that I believe the factory barrel is outdoing it at the moment. But given one kind of ammo, I haven't tried anything else, guys, so don't write this old barrel off just yet. We got to go through the proper testing. But, you know, looks like we got our work cut out for us. So let's, we're going to load up another 15. We're going to take it to the tank trap. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got it. I had almost forgot that we needed the trigger cam, but even with the trigger cam, and anybody who has one of these is going to know what I'm talking about here, they're pretty heavy. So even with that, she's not falling off the bag. So let's get to it. Keep flinging them back in the breech. I can tell you already, I'm not just saying this, the barrel did not shoot as good at 50 yards, right? So we got some ammo testing, maybe some headspace testing, torque, etc. There's still some stuff we need to go through. But just the stability, I hope you can see it even in the trigger cam. I just feel so much steadier. So anybody able to help with what in the world is going on with this gun, why it's doing that, I'd appreciate it. What you guys can't hear is I can hear it when it does it. I can hear the round dancing around in the breech area. Getting tired. She's a big girl now with that big barrel. But hopefully you can see just what I'm talking about right there. I'm not 100% sure if it's really coming across in the footage. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know. Inherently, I think right now we need to do some more testing with this barrel. But I do believe the added weight up front, even with the way the rifle's balancing better now, we've got the trigger cam on the back, which is applying a lot of tail weight. These things are pretty heavy. But the gun is steadier on the Barricade. I'm not sure it translates on the target. I wish it would, but it is just the simplicity of it. Any of you guys who shoot positional kind of know what I'm talking about here. But we're going to continue to test it in this configuration here. I've got to figure out what's going on with this action and why it's spinning cartridges back into the breech here. It happens several times every magazine, so I'm really kind of at my wit's end with the Bergara at this point. Great shooting guns. I love the platform, Remington 700 and all that kind of good stuff. But this particular one is giving me some fits. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. Come back and see me next time right here on Midwest Long Range.